Good morning, student. Today we start the next point, 1.8, angular momentum or moment of linear momentum. Now, in the last year we learned the translational motion, and in the translational motion, the linear momentum of body of mass m moving with linear velocity v is given by P is equal to mv. This is the equation of linear momentum. हे इक्वेशन कसलं आहे तर लिनियर मोमेंटमचं आहे. हे मागच्या वर्षी आपण काय केलं होतं बघितलं होतं लिनियर मोमेंटम. नाउ द अँग्युलर मोमेंटम इट इज ऑल्सो अ फिजिकल क्वांटिटी in rotational motion, and it is analogous to linear momentum in translational motion. It is also called as moment of linear momentum. It is also called as moment of linear momentum. And here the equation of angular momentum is the equation of angular momentum in terms of linear momentum is given by L vector L is equal to R cross P. Vector L is equal to R cross P. Here this R is a position vector from the axis of rotation in case of rotating body. In case of rotating body. Now this we solve L is equal to R cross P. This we solve R is equal to P cross Q by using vector analysis. Therefore, we get L is equal to, in magnitude, when we take the magnitude of this angular momentum, or we write in magnitude of, we write the equation in magnitude, बरोबर. तर आपल्याला मॅग्नेट्यूड मध्ये काय इक्वेशन मिळेल? L is equal to PR sin theta according to vector PR sin theta, or P is equal to mv, then we get mvr sin theta. But here the theta is 90 degree. Then if the theta is 90 degree, then L is equal to PR or RP. L is equal to PR or RP by using vector. If the theta is 90, sin 90 is 1. Therefore, L is equal to PR or RP. Therefore, P is equal to M into V. That is the definition of moment of linear momentum. That is the definition of linear momentum. It is the product of mass and velocity. It is called as a linear momentum. When we use this linear momentum, P is equal to M into V, then we get the angular momentum in terms of linear momentum. L is equal to mvr. Now, by using these equations, L is equal to RP or PR and L is equal to mvr, we can derive the expression for angular momentum of rotating body. आता याचा यूज करून आपल्याला काय करायचंय? कसलं एक्सप्रेशन फाइंड करायचंय? angular momentum of rotating body. Now let us see 1.8.1 expression for angular momentum of rotating body in terms of moment of inertia. In terms of moment of inertia. Now we consider a rigid body. This is a rigid body as shown in the figure, moving with a constant angular speed. Angular speed omega. Omega कशी आहे या बॉडीची? कॉन्स्टंट आहे. रोटेटिंग बॉडीची angular speed कशी आहे? कॉन्स्टंट आहे. Now this rigid body consisting n number of particles of masses m1, m2, m3 dash 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 mn. These masses situated at a perpendicular distances r1, r2, r3 dash 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 rn respectively from the axis of rotation passing through the point O. The axis of this distance is r1, r2, r3 dash 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 rn respectively from the axis of rotation passing through the point O as shown in the figure. Now As the rigid body rotates, every particle of the body performs circular motion around the axis of rotation. म्हणजे काय की ज्यावेळेस ती बॉडी रोटेट होते त्याच्या प्रत्येक पार्टिकल कुठलं मोशन परफॉर्म करतो, तर सर्क्युलर मोशन परफॉर्म करतो अराउंड द ऍक्सिस ऑफ रोटेशन. लेट सपोज वी कन्सिडर द पार्टिकल ऑफ मास m1. The linear speed of the particle is v1. That is, let us v1 be the linear speed of particle of mass m1 is given by, it is given by v1 is equal to r1 omega. v1 is equal to r1 omega. This v is equal to r omega. This is a relation between linear velocity and the angular velocity. Therefore, the linear momentum of particle of mass m1 is, त्याचं linear momentum काय येईल, p1 is equal to, according to momentum, therefore p1 is equal to m1 v1 is equal to m1 r1 omega. Here what is the value of v? V is equal to r omega. Therefore v1 is equal to r1 omega. Here omega not suffix 1, 2 or 3. Why? Because the omega is a constant. Omega is a constant. Therefore, the angular momentum L1 of the particle of mass m1 from the equation 1 is L1 is equal to P1 R1. L1 is equal to P1 R1. P1 is a linear momentum of particle 1. Okay. Therefore, according to relation m1 r1 omega, and this r1 is multiplied, therefore m1 r1 square omega. This is the linear momentum of a particle of mass m1. Okay, omega is a constant. Therefore, the angular momentum L1 of the particle of mass m1 from the equation 1 is L1 is equal to P1 R1. L1 is equal to P1 R1. P1 is a linear momentum of particle 1. Okay. Therefore, according to relation m1 r1 omega, and this r1 is multiplied, therefore m1 r1 square omega. This is the linear momentum of a particle of mass m1. Now, similarly, the angular momentum of particle of masses m2, m3, dash, dash, mn about the axis of rotation is L2 is equal to m2 r2 square omega, L3 is equal to m3 rc square omega, dash, 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 ln is equal to mn rn square omega, respectively. Now, the total angular momentum of a body is, total angular momentum काय येईल मग, L1 plus L2 plus L3 plus dash 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 ln. Therefore, L is equal to L1 plus L2 plus L3 plus dash 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 ln. Now, here, therefore, we put therefore L is equal to m1 r1 square plus m2 r2 square omega plus m3 rc square omega plus dash 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 mn rn square omega. Now here the omega is a common term. Therefore, we take the common omega. Therefore, this equation we can write m1 r1 square plus m2 r2 square plus m3 rc square plus dash 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 mn rn square into bracket complete omega. This is equation 3. This is equation 3. But here the I is equal to, I means moment of inertia of the object. I is equal to m1 r1 square plus m2 r2 square plus m3 rc square plus dash 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 mn rn square. Now this we can write in terms of summation. Therefore, I is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to n mi ri square. ही टर्म आपण कशामध्ये लिहिली, समेशन मध्ये लिहिली. कसली टर्म, moment of inertia of the object I is equal to m1 r1 square plus m2 r2 square plus m3 r3 square plus dash 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 mn rn square. ही टर्म आपण कशामध्ये लिहिली, समेशन मध्ये लिहिली. आणि समेशन मध्ये लिहिल्यानंतर हे जे आहे हे आपण कुठे पुट केलं, इक्वेशन 3 मध्ये. कुठे पुट केलं आपण, इक्वेशन 3 मध्ये, याच्यामध्ये पुट केलं. मग काय आलं, L इज इक्वल टू I ओमेगा. L is equal to I omega. Now, the angular momentum is a vector quantity. Now, angular momentum is a vector quantity. Therefore, this is, we can write in terms of vector. Therefore, L vector is equal to I omega vector. L vector is equal to I omega vector. Now, here it is a vector quantity whose direction is the same as that of direction of omega, that is along the axis of rotation. Now, from this equation, L is equal to I omega is analogous to expression of linear momentum P is equal to mv. Here, I analogous to m. This is the physical significance of the angular momentum. This is the physical significance of the angular momentum of the rotating body. Here आपल्याला काय याच्यामध्ये साम्य दिसतं, जर आपण I च्या जागेवर m घेतला, लिनियर मोमेंटम घेतला, we replaces I in terms of m, then we get the angular momentum. Here, this is the analogy between linear momentum and angular momentum. Thank you.